Okay, hello. We'll make this really quick. This is gonna be a short stream today because I have a agenda to go to. Listen, I may stream every day, but I don't stream every day, if you catch my drift. It is important to me to keep it up, so that's why we're streaming today, but we're looking at like probably an hour of streaming. Maybe a little longer, maybe a little shorter, probably longer. And yeah, we're just vibing with it. Let me just boot up a few things here while we get started. Get chat up and going. Shrink, channel. Hello, me. Shut up. Okay, move it down. Boop, 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 boop. Lower quality. Boop. Then go to YouTube. Probably turn on some music, some copyright free okay music. You know how it be. Dogs. 144p. We'll listen to Diana. It's a vibe. We're only gonna listen to it for an hour anyway, so it's not like it matters. Boom, new YouTube. Pull up the YouTube stream so I can see YouTube chat. Okay, so that's it for that. Let me go to the Discord and get everything done there. Delete, add everyone, paste, copy, paste. Okay, everything is good to go. Okay, so I worked on the program since you guys last saw it because it's been a while and I wanted to do some more. So a lot of what I did since last stream is just kind of figure things out in terms of iterating through the arrays. So this is kind of what we have here. We're gonna have multiple objects of field. Let's just quickly update Visual Studio here, sorry. Yes, it's okay to make changes. Okay, we're just re-downloading the entire program. Sweet. So a lot of what we did was we're gonna have two field objects, player 1 and player 2. The idea is that when we make the field, I want everything to be done in like one big function that calls a bunch of other functions. Just make field, you know? Because we're gonna make player field 1, player field 2, and then just do all the logic that way. The idea is that when you play somebody online, you're not looking at the same field. What's going to happen is we're going to, is this really still downloading? We're going to be taking that idea of, let me just move this so at least we can see the background. The idea here is that we're going to be taking multiple field objects and just replicating the behavior on each end. This sounds stupid, but basically what's gonna happen is we're not going to be like flipping the field around, right? The way it's gonna be rendered is the same for each player. It's just the cards themselves will be different. So that'll be just a grand old time. I don't even, networking is gonna be just a blast. Although to be fair, but if I'm ever gonna implement, you know, networking in a video game, I'd like to point out that my CPU fans kicked on for the first time since fucking forever. My CPU fans don't kick on very often, so it's interesting. I just have a really good CPU. I have a 14900K or a 13900K. Whatever is not the absolute newest generation, I have the 900K version of it. Yeah, it'll be a grand old time. I'm excited. We are going to be displaying red dots today. That's the goal. We're going to have red dots for everything. Creatures, quanta, permanence, hand. Because we're doing the hand in this one too. We're going to combine the hand and the field and all that stuff. The GUI that goes below everything, that's going to be tough, dude. Ugh, user interface stuff. I guess for temporarily, we could just do like a draw background where we just have the texture and then we draw some SDL lines just to represent different areas, that kind of deal. I bet we could do that. And it's all relative to resolution too. Everything we're doing, where the dots are, all that's going to be relative to the resolution. And hopefully today we can pick up borderless full screen today. What is this update? What? This is like the biggest update I've ever seen Visual Studio have. What is going on here? What's new in this release? Become blank, fix an issue, fix a crash, not displaying correctly. Really? Concurrent unordered map wasn't being displayed correctly. That's interesting. Developer community. Wait, that's it? Oh my god, I downloaded that whole thing for that? Launch it. All right, so let's get back into the program here. Hopefully nothing broke since yesterday. Play. Wow, it's like recompiling everything from scratch. All right, well, that worked. The numbers you see on the left are kind of important. They are the X values of the points that we currently have printed on the screen. These are not correct. The first one is correct. The last two are not, so we need to fix that. But the goal is to print red dots today, so that's what we're gonna do right now. So under the game loop, we are not going to be why are we outing? Wait a second. Where am I okay, don't out that. Out the iterators here. So it should print the same values. It did not. Okay, that's weird. So the first two worked, but then the third one gets all bungled. Why do they have zeros? Wait, what? Hold on. Okay, let's just do not the third one. Oh, that's weird. Just the first one? That's not right. Like, the numbers are correct. It is indeed 1545, 1370, 1195. That's correct, but why are there zeros in front? It's almost like I'm outing. Oh, because of the Y values. Duh. Yeah, we don't have the Y values yet. Of course. Sorry. I forgot. Y values are coming. But sorry. Well, you know what? You know, it'd be better if we just copy and pasted. I did it per line. Okay. Well, that's what we did. I don't mind doing end line for like 20 lines. Who cares? Yep, there we go. Okay, so the correct value's transferred over. Okay, so we have our field dots. So now we need to draw that field. Copy. Now what we're gonna do is past. Oh, I already did it. Wait, I did draw points. Oh, because the Y value is all bungled. Okay, so we need to do the Y value. Something's wrong here. Let's do this. Let's comment back these lines. So now we have all of our X values. So now let's print all of our Y values and see if this helps here. Field. So this is iterating through the X array. That's not really helping me because what I should be doing, now that I know that's correct, we should be checking out the Y values. So why are the Y values not working? Set Y, set Y. Yeah, it should be printing here actually. So we're gonna have that. And then we're gonna have dot Y. And then everything else is the same. Go. It's printing out 0, interestingly. Let's just do a space here so it's a little bit more readable. So it's printing out a space here. That's correct, but the Y values are 0. So what's going on there? So const float Y. Y being resolution dot. Oh, that should be height. My bad. Okay. That's why you trace some variables. So now it'll print. No, it's still 0. Well, that was one step. Did I make the function incorrect by doing dot height when I called it? Screen resolution. No, it's the whole rect. Resolution. Resolution dot width. Resolution dot height right there. Okay, so now we should have numbers. Beautiful. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Theoretically, there should be red dots on the screen right now, but truthfully, I can't see them. Where should they be at? 495, 688. Also, is this rendering weird? Am I dumb? Hold on. Why is the program running? Why is there like a trail? That's weird. Is SDL running slow? Am I doing something weird? What's the resource usage looks like? No, 40K, that's about right. That's what, 40 megabytes? That's fine. Interesting that my CPU is struggling to keep up here, but I guess it's not the CPU, maybe it's just the rendering. It doesn't really matter. It's not like this card's gonna move around a bunch anyway, but I'm looking for that dot. 17, yeah, it should be like going left to right. But I don't actually see it, to be totally honest with you. We should be printing dots right next to each other, actually. 495, 495, 495 different Y values. So it should be a series of 3. It should be like a column of 3 red dots like going across. I don't actually see it. Did I set the render color weird? No, it should be red. Maybe this should be 0? I thought it was 255, but maybe not. No. Okay. Interesting. I'm not sure what the issue is here. If we global card renderer, renderer draw point F, X, Y, and we iterate through the whole thing. I mean, if we want to be even extra sure, we could just print out everything so we know what we're printing. So there's the X values. Give me them Y values. Space, print, Y, copy, paste, flippy, boom, 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 boom. Okay, so now it should print out everything. Beautiful. No interesting. Okay, let's disable the background real quick and let's see if we can get a little further here. This is render copy. No red dots. Huh. Is this like an issue with like transparency or something? No. There should be visible red dots on the screen. Cutie patootie. Oh, Zippy, nice to hear you're doing well. Hello, hello. We render clear and we render present. Oh. I should set the render draw color before we do this. Let's just render white under everything. I don't see red dots anywhere. They should be like in a row. I wonder what's going on here. Hold on. Render draw point renderer. That one, and we know that's a value because that's what we print up here. And then this value, render draw point does render. Set render draw color. 255 is non-transparent. I wonder why this isn't rendering. In fact, it should be above everything. Oh, now I see them. Okay, now they work. Okay, wow, that took a second, man. I did not see that coming. Yeah, do you guys see them now? They're really tiny. I'm gonna point the corner of the card to the first one, which is right there. I am exactly on it. Then the next one's here. Then the next one's here. Then the next one's here. And then it goes down 1, 2 columns. So that's the spread there. This is the last one. This is the first one. Wow, that was weird here. Let me highlight them. Maybe that'll help a bit. Sort of. But yeah, there's a series of dots there. Okay, we got dots. They're a little bit too far to the right. Shifted by 1, it looks like. So that tells me the X value is a little bit too high. The initial X value. So where's my float X? So this should be like, oh, I forgot the number. Hold on, I have it saved. These are the measurements. Okay, so we need them to move left. 17/5 divided by 132. Okay. So, what is 132? Oh, this needs to be exact. 33 128ths. Where does that come from? That's here. That's 17 192ths plus 1/6. Here's how I came to that number. So the way we, sorry, you guys didn't even see all this. Oops. There we go. So the way this works, let me just kind of zoom in for you guys here. The way this works is that this is the number of the X value we start at. The reason why is because 1/6 of the screen down here, 1/6 of the bottom left half of the screen, or this box here is 1/6 of the horizontal space on the screen. The enemy deck takes 1/6, but your hand is a little further. So the idea here, I was like, well, okay, this distance here is 2.524ths is how that ends up being. Don't tell me it's 5/48ths. Shut the fuck up. My 4K monitor can't even see them. Imagine that's because this stream is only 1080p. Well, worse than that, Zippy, it's 720. But yeah, I see the dots, barely. Which is fine. Right now, that's all we need. I just need to know they exist, and they need to go to the left by 1 value. The 1 value being the 1/8 of the distance between 1/6 and 2.524ths of the screen. Christine on YouTube subscribe. Thank you, YouTube subscriber. Sorry, I don't know if you wanted your name spread everywhere, but hi, Christine. Thank you. Mwah. So that's kind of the logic here. That's why these dots that you guys probably can't even see right now, that there's 1 dot right where my mouse is at the very tip. So I move it. If you can't see it, I'm sorry. But yeah, the dots are on the screen. So the idea here is this distance between 2.524ths and 1/6 of the screen is divided by 1/8. That distance here is 17.524ths times 1/8, which is 17.5 192ths. So with that 17.5 192ths, we need to subtract from 33 128ths. That is so complicated. Okay, hold on. Get out of this program. So what am I doing here? Okay. Well, let's do it. Calculator. All right, you guys ready for some big numbers? 192 times 128 is 24,576. Okay, let's just draw another paint file. Hold on, paint solves everything, okay? Bear with me here. So we have 24,576 Okay, then we take our numbers here. So we have 33 times 192 is 6,336. Okay, Zippy, what? Numbers. Yes. Naruku. Hello. Brownie man. Hi. Oh, so many usuals. Hello. What is Gary trying to do? Subtract 2 very complicated fractions. Okay. Then we have 17.5 times 128 2,240 is equal to 6,336 minus 2,240 is 4,096, which is great because that's a very deductible number if you catch my drift. And then it's divided by 24,576. What is that number simplified? I always suck at this. It's not divided by 3. You can't divide the top number by 3 because all the individual digits don't add up to 3. I guess we could just try dividing them, see if it works. 576 divided by 4,096. Oh, it's 1/6. Chat, don't tell me I don't know how to do some consistent ass math. You guys thought we were going on a fucking Narnia trip, okay? Look at this. This is just 1/6. Oh, baby. Fucking nailed that shit. Wait, no, I did that wrong. Hold on. I'm just trying to go, because this is 1/6. I'm just trying to go left the equivalent of 1/8 of this distance of 1/6 added to 2.524ths. 6, 12, 18, 24, which is 6.524ths. What's the opposite of 6.524ths? It's 17.524ths. So that's how I got that number, which is this whole distance. Oh, I didn't multiply by 1/8. Oh no, that's how I got it. 17.5 divided by 192. Yeah, that is the distance. And then we subtract that from this. Oh, which is 1/6. Okay, let's try that again. Ah, beautiful. Oh, it worked. You guys don't see it because it's a 720p stream. I just have like a 3D array of dots on the screen that's going to show where all the cards are going to render, and it worked out fucking perfectly. Okay, excellent. That is a great start. Okay, coolio. So, to give you an idea of what we're doing here, let's actually use something with it here. We're going to render copy this, boom, and instead of screen resolution as the rect, we're gonna pick crap, I don't have a rect representing that. I was about to render a bunch of little pictures, but I don't actually have a rect to render on. I just have points, which would be the XY values of those rectangles. Fat guy, hello. A slime person VTuber is surprisingly something I haven't seen before. Excuse me, you son of a bitch. Do I look like a motherfucking slime? No, I'm a goo boy, racist. Fat guy is following, thank you. Ooh, you taste like logic. Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome to the short stream where we talk about math, fucking measurements and shit. God, that was complicated to work out last night. Just these are basically the measurements of the game. So your hand is going to be, your quanta pool is going to be 1/6 of the horizontal distance. This line down the middle is going to be at the exact 50-50 mark of the screen. The 2.524ths width, that is the horizontal distance of where your hand is going to be. 1/8 is the amount of rectanglage every rect is going to take with this whole middle spot. That's where the 17.524ths is the equivalent of 1/8 of the horizontal distance between your quanta pool and your hand. Basically, I had to do all the measurements last night, so that's how we ended up with that. Where the fuck did you learn this at? On stream. I've streamed my entire C++ journey. Like, this is all recorded. I started programming maybe, when did I start programming, guys? Maybe January? This looks right. I'm a little worried about the Y distance, actually. Because, okay, so this is the card, right? So this, the entire right side of the card, the right wall of it, if you will, where my mouse is upward, that Y value, that is the very edge of where cards are going to be played. So you're never going to see a card further left than this. Keeping in mind that the card you see on screen is not actually the size of the card. This is like if you highlight something, this is the card that shows up when you do that. That's the goal here. So this entire right side, this is like the size of the quantipool over here. Then you have one, I know you guys don't see dots, bear with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is correct. And then a little more. So this entire right side, oh, fuck me, my goddamn fat head's in the way. Hold on, close out of that. I can't move my, hold on, fuck. Okay, hi everyone, you guys taste good. So the entire, oh, it goes a little further. Okay, the entire right side of this card, the right side of the card being like a wall, the right side of that wall, that white blank space, that's your hand, which seems really small, but the way Elements the game design is pretty ingenious, so you don't actually need to see your, it's not like Hearthstone where you drag and drop, like, where you drag and drop cards. It doesn't work like that in this game. So we're not gonna worry about that. So this is perfect. This is right on the line. I'm a little worried about permanent space because 1, 2, 3, because anything below, oh my God, hold on. Okay, anything below, the bottom of this card, right about there, anything below that is where your permanents are gonna go. And this goes all the way across. And I'm a little worried that might be a little bit too small, but maybe not, I don't know, we gotta play it by ear. So in the meantime, what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw some lines. That's gonna be the goal here, so you guys can see things a little bit cleaner. So, below the dots, don't do the red. Let's do like yellow. What's yellow? RGB. Uh-oh. What is yellow in RGB terms? If anyone knows like 3 RGB colors for yellow. Eat ice? Dude, I love shaved ice. Can I riz you up, baby? I'm always rizzed for you. Mr. Gary! Can I have a question? Are you on school or a working person? Nothing bad behind question, just curious. No, dude, I am super open about my personal life. I work in a medium security prison as a drug dealer. I'm not kidding, I work in the pharmacy. I work as a pharmacy technician. So I make like $55,000 a year, and I work full time, and I work for the state, so the benefits are great, but that's my job. I usually don't like food with dressing. Can I take yours off? I don't like my dressing either, actually. Ugh. I don't like ranch. We'll go a flat 100. I have no idea what yellow is. Probably like 120, 50, 90. I'm guessing that's like a yellow. I don't know anything about yellow RGB. Maybe orange. So, what are we doing here? Oh, this actually needs to be reversed. Less blue, more green. So now we're gonna SDL, render, draw, line F. We're gonna use the global renderer. And we need to give it 4 flow point values, which is pretty easy because, oh, look at that. We already have flow point values. This is gonna be 1. Actually, no. This is, what would the X value be? It would be screen resolution dot X, and the Y value would be screen resolution dot Y, no, dot height. Dot height divided by 2. That would be the height, because I want to go in the middle of the screen. Then you have your go-to point, which is screen resolution dot width, the width of the screen, and the same thing, height divided by 2. Okay, so this should draw a line in the middle of the screen. Okay, perfect. Okay, so anything, ooh, we need to have it thicker than that though. Hold on. We'll just do +1 and stuff. Cryo is following. Thank you. And then we'll do this. Bloop. Bloop. +1. And then this. Bloop. bloop. Plus 1. Okay, now if everything worked, oh, hold on. So if everything worked, there, how's that for a line, chat? Even 720p script kiddies can watch that. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you guys can see that. Okay, sweet. Thanks for the answer. I didn't answer anything. Oh, behind the scenes. Oh yeah. I got your back, hon. Okay, so now let's draw your quanta pool, which is 1/6 width of the screen. So let's do the same thing here. Can I just draw like a function here? Can we have like a draw UI function here? So auto draw UI. We're gonna take in nothing as a parameter. Oh no, we need the global renderer. So SDL renderer pointer renderer. We're also gonna need an SDL texture pointer background, and I think that's it. And we're gonna return void. So copy, paste. Okay, so now we're gonna take this, copy, paste, copy, paste. This is gonna take the global renderer. This is gonna take the SDL texture, which is called data list texture data 2. Semicolon. Okay, so that's done. So we need to set render draw color. Boom. There. Render copy, global renderer, background. Oh, we need the resolution, which is an SDL rect resolution. SDL rect resolution. And where's my draw UI function? I like how much work we've done with this game, and yet still I haven't actually like done anything in our game loop yet. This is all just debugging stuff. That's all just debugging stuff where we haven't done actually any game, but that's okay. You know, when you make something, chat, you just got to deal with it, you know? This is going to be resolution. Also, I'm sorry, these should be const. Never mind. Sorry, we are changing them. Const. Never mind, we are changing it. Fuck, really? Const address. And then up here, it's const, just so we don't accidentally change the resolution of the screen or anything. Okay, beautiful. So now we have a few things moved down. So these guys can move down. So what does this look like? Nothing, because I need to do this. Renderer, resolution needs to go in a lot of places here. I guess it helps because it makes it a lot more like clear what we're doing here, not having such long variable names. Resolution, go. Wow, I actually nailed that color better than I thought, if I do say so myself. I think this looks pretty all right, all things considered. As a fellow C++ developer, I must ask you, is your back hurting? Because you've got to have some iron cojones to write your own engine, and I applaud you, sir. Thank you, Cryo. Well, I mean, it's trivial when it's like a 2D game engine and I get to use the SDL library. Also, modules is extra trivial. Like, modules makes, like, engine programming a breeze. Dude, never worrying about headers, never worrying about name conflicts. It's so good. I mean, it could practically take an entire workday to change a single line of code. Doesn't mean you were lazy and changed a single line that day. True. True. Sorry, I was checking if my librarian friend, because that's why we're cutting the stream short, chat. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to go to the park with my librarian friend and her dog. And you know what, chat? I got priorities, okay? So now we're gonna draw render. Keep in mind, these render draw lines are probably gonna get replaced by actual UI elements, but for now it's good enough. Also, the color needs to be a little bit brighter, which tells me we need to go, what, 180, 120? There we go. That's a little brighter. Okay, beautiful. So now we're gonna divide the width of the screen as our starting X value, and it's gonna be multiplied, multiplied by the value of 1/6, having worked out earlier that that's what it is. Keep in mind, oh, this got me last night. Dude, I didn't put .f at the end of this like a moron, and you know what happened? It multiplied to 0. What the fuck? Goddamn. C. Height divided by 2 is correct. Width, we are going to end it on height. Then it's going to be width. So it's the same thing here. Beautiful. So now we should have a single line. We're going to copy, paste, and we're just going to add 1 to this. Actually, I'd rather subtract 1, to be totally honest with you, but that's fine. Subtract 1, go. There we go. Oh, chat. Look how good that looks. If I do say so. That looks pretty all right. The card isn't supposed to be this big. Well, it is if we highlight another card as like, this is basically a UI element that's following my card, but it helps you follow my mouse, I guess. So maybe for your guys' sake, we can actually change the card, huh? So you guys can actually look at something else here. We have 2 card examples. We can maneuver a bit. There you go. There's your Odiug. He chooses real life over us. Yes. So now we need to get a little bit fancy. So this is dividing line. This is player 1 hand line. Let's do player 2 hand line now. So it's the same thing, but the X values and the Y values are backwards. So this is 5/6. 5/6. Also +1, not -1. 5/6 +1. Gary, just multiply by fucking negative quanta. Don't worry about it, math majors. We're okay. This is also 5/6. And then this is height divided by 2 is correct, but it's actually going to go down to Y. I think that's it. I think we have our whole second line now. Beautiful. Okay, so that is where the enemy quanta goes. We need to have player 2 hand, player 1 hand. Player 1. Oh no, that's the quanta line. Fuck. Sorry. This is quanta line, hand line. So we're gonna take this exact line from player 2 for now. Player 2 hand line. And then do this one for the quanta line here. So I know this is not gonna look correct, but this is like, uh-oh. Oh, I didn't actually copy it. My bad. Hold on. The player 1 hand line, the Y value needs to change. It's going down to height. And then this is going down to Y. Or going up to Y. There we go. Okay, beautiful. Now you guys are getting the image. So now we just need to shift left by... Hold on. I'm not a weeb. Ignore the background. We need to shift to the right. Oh God, what did I say this was? 21.5 24ths. 21.5 24ths is our X value. So our X value is width times 21.5 24ths going down to the same value. Okay. I think that's correct. And it should be the same thing for player 1 or player 2, except his is 2.5 24ths. Start there, start there, start there, start there. Okay, go. Perfect. Oh, chat. Oh, it looks so good. Can't believe it. Now the ultimate test. Can I change? Can I change the background size, the size of the file without causing issues? Let's go length of my monitor, 2560 by 1080. Oh, chat. I'm a goddamn genius. Oh, you guys want to know what's really juicy? Get this. If I have no values, what happens? Hold on. What does happen? Hold on, that's the wrong value to delete. Hold on. Let's go back. So now it renders it this. My goal is to make it full screen for every monitor, no matter what. So we're at borderless. Instead of this, can I just replace it with null pointer? Is that okay? Width and height of the window. Oh, sweet. I'm so glad that I can do that. Let's try it though. So null pointer. There's no shot this works. Yeah, it's not even giving me the option, is it? Do I have to like do null like it's a goddamn C function? Ah! Oh, I hate C functions. Go. And it crashes. Okay. So I can't do null. Can I do, I'm pretty sure you can insert nothing here and, whoop. I'm pretty sure you can insert nothing here and it should go fine. Let's do this. SDL rect test. Test. Let's see if this works. It does not because I'm missing a semicolon somewhere right there. Doesn't work. Local variable test is used. Ah! Test rect. Oh my god. Cringe. Go. Uninitialized local variable test rect is used. Can I just do that? Nope, doesn't work. Damn. I thought, I could have sworn that you could just input like 0 value and just have it work, but I guess I can grab the width and the height of the user's resolution and then just do it that way. Either way, at any resolution, it's fine. It does successfully render at the size we want to. So this is my ultra wide monitor and everything works rendering wise. The card size, I don't want to change. That's going to be universal at every size. I'm not doing fucking font size changing. Okay, fuck that. No, until they get online again, I've forgotten that point. Okay, so, beautiful. Is there any other UI element I need to add here? I need to add squares for the equipment, but that's fine. I think for rudimentary AI, this is rudimentary UI, I think this is fine. I love the background. I love that like gray wooden. It stands out so, it allows the cards to contrast against a very like lukewarm background. Do you think a wide monitor as a good investment? Had I known I was going to be streaming on this monitor, I would not have bought an ultra wide. Otherwise, because you get like this weird black bar thing on the top and bottom, which I think is kind of cringe. But for like my own personal use, oh yeah, highly recommend. Highly recommend. I mean, here, let me print screen for you. Let me show you what I see on my end. Paint. There, maximize, zoom out. So this is both of my monitors. This is my left monitor. This is all my streaming shit, VTubing software, me seeing chat in like 2 different places. And then this is the monitor on the right that you guys see. Ignore the black bar on the bottom and top here. I don't see those. That's like the physical like difference between my left and right monitor. My right monitor is higher than my left monitor. That's why you see black bars there. It's just space that, you know, is empty space in real life. So like this is my all setup. Yes, there are a million windows over here and they're all over here just minimized. Like you see Discord back here and all that. It's just, it's how I have to be. If I could have a third monitor, I actually would. But then to the right is the whole game. Okay, so we have our game. It has basic UI. What is the next goal, chat? We have a game field already where I can spawn a bunch of creatures. Do we spawn creatures now? Alternatively, you know what? Because it's gonna be a shorter stream today, let's look online at UI elements. Chat, this background's too weeb, hold on. No, we've looked at that one a lot. No, too weeb. Oh my goodness. That is also too weeb. Okay, you know what? For our purposes, it's fine. Okay, so. I have a friend with a wide monitor that can't share on Google Meet since his screen is so big and no one can see what he shares. Genius. Okay, that's pay to win, all right? GUI developers Reddit. Is there something verbal game programming game? Overwhelmed by GUI game engines. I don't want the game engine. I just want like free GUI stuff. Isn't there like a library, not a library, but isn't there like a resource to like download game development stuff? Reddit game dev. The fuckings? Sugar yacht. Hello. If I keep eating Skittles, I'm gonna have a sugar yacht. Okay, Steam. Introducing Steam families. Oh, announcement? Wait, what? Steam Family. Steam Families is a collection of new existing family-related features. Oh. Oh, you can have kids only unlocked for your... You can have kids only unlocked for your shows. Shows only unlocked for your kids. Okay, I like that. It's like a Netflix thing going on. Oh, you can even show playtime? Oh my god, I need some VTubing friends on that. I can keep tabs. Beginner. No, I don't want the game engine stuff. I'm making a game engine, bitch. I want, general FAQ maybe? Play testers, no. You guys are my play testers. Don't care about devlogs in 2024. Get feedback, promote. Where can I find play testers? Make my game. Game dev classifieds. HIO, where to hire an artist. Open source tool, no, fuck that, Jesus. I don't want tools, I want like web, oh, there we go. Where can I find art resources? Aha, there we go. Okay, that's what I want. Okay, let's browse, and we want UI elements. Search. UI. GUI? Download Frostbite engine? Nah, we'll just make our own engine. Golden UI? No, this is too RPG. Basically, if we did something like this would be like, we would take like the borders, right? Maybe the health bar if we're feeling fancy, but this is too, I don't like it. This is dungeon crawler stuff. Wow, that's dungeon crawl soup. Oh yeah, there we go. Dungeon crawl stone soup. Ah, I could recognize that shit a mile away. Ah, what a weird video game. I love the character creator. How do we like this? That's not bad. I actually kind of like this because it matches that like wooden feel we have for the game right now. I don't hate this. Actually, I kind of want to use it. You guys want to try it? It's just implementing a texture. It's not that hard. I could probably set this up in like 10 minutes. Do we have time today though? Not really. Chat, I really like this. What's the rules here? RPG GUI construction kit. You can create all sort of widgets. Blah, blah, blah. I don't want to offer pre-made widgets. Duh. Oh, source GIMP file included. For the UI, I also lose this texture. Don't care. Public domain wood photo. Everything else is original work. Download. All right, let's try it. Fuck it. Oh, there's my download history. Have fun looking through that. And a bunch of programming shit. Let's do 7-zip. Extract files. I don't know who Gary is. I don't know why he has his name everywhere. Go. Okay, let's try this. Let's see if that UI works. Okay, so gradients. Okay, what do we got here? I like this, actually. It's free to use. I mean, shit. Especially with like, hold on, let me boot up the Visual Studio again. If you compare the UI to the game, let's actually compare the textures here. Oh, sorry, I forgot it just updated. All right, so we have the game here, right? Now let's compare it to the UI. Now, replace these yellow lines in your head with the UI elements here. How does that look? I think that actually doesn't look that bad. It gives the Stubby Heroes 3 feel. I don't think so. I actually disagree. I think it's actually really consistent. Keeping in mind the background for the textures, we're just going to alpha out, so we don't have to worry about that. I actually really like this because it has like the same gray wooden feel. We might be able to get away with some of the checkmark options with like the main menu. I really like this, chat. There's going to be other games that use the same UI, obviously, but do I give a shit? Not really. I think this works. What are the buttons in the top right for, you think? What are these for? Anyone have any idea? Hold on. It's like half rectangle that's rendered and then half that's like off. I wonder what that's for. Like, what's a UI element that's going to take that? Okay. I like this a lot, actually. That was successful. Damn. We're not going to use the double barred ones, though. I think we're going to use the, these. Luckily, there's like 3 ways, which we're going to use a lot. Wow, this is excellent, actually. Damn. We don't have time to implement it today. I got to get going, unfortunately. That's why I said it was a short stream. But yeah, tomorrow. All right. This is what we're going to do tomorrow. Radio switches. Oh, yes. You are correct. Where you like flip it and then the other side gets lit up. So you just flip the texture. Okay, you're right. All right, tomorrow we are implementing this GUI into this game, replacing those yellow lines. Also, we're going to use these gray, like probably this top one here. And we are going to use that down here. We're going to have like 12 of them lined up offset, 6 on one side, 6 on the other to represent elements. And then maybe like a bigger one that we then fill with a green rectangle for health, question mark? Maybe like a translucent green rectangle, like over this to represent health. Maybe we do it like that. I bet I could get away with that. Damn, this worked out really well. I'm legitimately surprised. Okay, sweet. We got a plan tomorrow. We're gonna make a UI. All right. As I said before on stream and right now, I'm gonna go on a date. We're gonna go to the park with the librarian with her dog, and we're gonna have a grand old time. Not you though, just me. Anyway, thank you for all the new followers today. If you guys don't know, I stream every single day, baby, at 4:30 p.m. PDT right now because daylight savings just switched forward an hour. It's 5:30 my time, and I normally stream at 4:30, so an hour ago. Normally, streams are not this short. They're longer, but today's an exception. All right, everyone. Have a good night. Have a good evening. Give me kisses. See ya.